Remember, not all readings will resonate with every member of the collective. And today we have a How Does Your Person Feel About You reading. So, for the most part, I understand that we have the Two of Pentacles again, but this reading with the Two of Pentacles means something entirely different. And the question here that this card addressing is, what is it that they like about you? And what I'm feeling is that they like the fact that you make time for them no matter what's going on in your life. You can balance work, you can balance your family, but you will always make time to prioritize them. And the fact that the Two of Pentacles are wrapped in an eternity symbol shows me that you are willing to make this type of commitment regardless of the chaos in your own life permanently. This is like an ongoing issue that you're willing to dedicate yourself to, putting your partner as a number one priority. So, how do they feel about you? They're on the fence. The Hanged Man is here, they're on the fence. And I get the sensation that they haven't had a relationship with someone like you before, and as a result you are changing their perspective about what it is that they should be looking for in a partner. They haven't made a firm decision about you yet, but you're not aware of the fact that they're on the fence with you where you're concerned in your relationship. What do they like about you? They like the fact that you're ethical, you're moralistic, you're not overbearing. When it comes to conflict management, you don't point fingers. It's like you try to come to a fair, equal conclusion where both partners benefit. And not only that, but you're like that with everybody. You're not over emotional, you're very diplomatic, and there's a certain sense of safety in that this person feels with you. What do they want to do moving forward? We get a blank card here. They're not sure. And for some reason, they're very unsure. They don't want to reveal this to you. They're almost like a blank slate here. So they're not really giving that much information to you about what they want from the future. And they don't talk a lot about their past. And I know we're looking at a blank card here, but this is very important. The future for your connection has not been determined. And I asked more about this, and I received the Ace of Pentacles, which looks good, and the Knight of Cups. So what happened here is that you most likely made a very firm proposition about a future looking forward, whether that be a marriage proposal or a committed relationship, and you made a really good offer, and you felt as if this was the right offer, but they turned you down and didn't give you the answer that you wanted. And if you listen in after 3 minutes, I'll tell you why. So this is what happened here. They didn't respond the way that you had expected them to respond. And now you're left in a very uncertain state, unsure what your connection is with this person, and that's why you get the blank card there. And they're also unsure, and that's why you get them in a hanged man position. They really do like things about you, but they're not sure if they want to go and make that extra commitment. Whereas you felt as if the commitment was already there. You felt very positive when you thought moving forward was the right thing, and it isn't. However, we still have the Two Cups there, and we still have a person here who is very perceptive, which I'm assuming is representing you. You are very aware of your intuition and your surroundings, and you are willing to dig for the hidden reasons as to why this person isn't on the same page as you. You have been given enough incentive from this individual's relationship with you to convince you that all is not lost, but you just don't see that right at the moment. However, you will see that later, and I'll get into that reason why. This person is going to come back and explain to you that a deeper relationship with you in the way that you want it might not work for them. However, they're not willing to walk away either. They're willing to offer you something, just not exactly the way that you would want an offer to be accepted from you or an offer to be received. There is still an offer of love, just not in the same manner. And they're acting this way because they feel as if a strong commitment at this time would cause a lot of turmoil in their own personal life with their own personal goals. They're not ready at this time to take down their walls. And you're going to have to understand this because, to be honest, you've been doing a lot of legwork in this relationship, and it's not that they're a bad person. They're there, they're present. However, they haven't been really giving you the incentive to believe that they're ready to let you in. And this is what the tower is symbolizing for us today. They have walls built up around them and they're not ready to let you in. You're willing to unveil secrets and find out hidden truths about this person, but they're not ready because they feel that there are certain aspects about themselves that they don't really want to reveal to you or anyone else. And that's why they're hesitant to move forward. I could say that this is sabotage, but it's not. I could say that this is another woman or another man or what have you, but it's not. It has nothing to do with them cheating on anybody. It has something to do with skeletons in their closet here. And in addition to that, they will message you. And based on these two cards, I'm getting the sensation that after you made somewhat of a grandiose proposal that they went quiet. And it's not that they went into hermit mode because they remained fully functional in all aspects of their life. They just didn't give you the answer that you wanted. But they are going to put something out on the table. They are going to tell you something because, again, their perspective about relationships has changed, and people and the types of people that they should be attracted to has changed. And as a result, there's a little bit of trust here. There's a certain level of trust, and enough trust for them to, kind of put things on the table for you. So we have the work card, the Eight of Pentacles, and I'm getting the feeling that this person wants to work at it and they want to work on mending their rougher edges. I got this weird sensation of having rough edges, needing to mend broken bones. I don't even know where that came from. Needing to rectify difficult issues, needing to, kind of tie up loose ends. And I don't feel like this person is a mess. I just feel like there's certain things about themselves that they just want to smooth out. And on top of that, I got the initial impression when I pulled the cards that they just didn't want their work life to be disrupted by a deeper relationship with you, or that entails more commitment. But this really just has to do with them wanting to prepare themselves mentally and physically for that type of involvement. It has nothing to do with anyone else. So, from this reading, I highly suggest that you not put them so much in the forefront of everything that you do, but at the same time have a little patience and understanding. I just feel a little bit uneasy about whatever it is that they're not ready to open up about. That's something you got to be a little bit leery about. Like, why would this person be so guarded that they wouldn't want to accept you deeper into their life because they just don't want to expose certain things about themselves? So I honestly feel like if they say that they need to work on things, or they need to, you know, deal with some issues, or smooth out some rough edges within themselves in their life, I honestly think that you should trust them on that and let them come to you about things. Like, don't push them to open up and talk about things because that's just not going to work out for you. So just take the relationship for what it is and understand that your very presence in their life has changed them, and there's a lot more changes to come. You just got to kind of go with the flow here. Okay? And that's your reading.